such an asshole.
How you kids doing? Wrathful Gen Xer Cappy, because I'm sick and tired of you weak subsequent generations. Oh my god, I got a problem. Well, the solution is kind of, oh, is there an easier way? Can you do it? Can you tell me what to do? And then I make it go, is there a pill? My parents and teachers gave me pills. Do you have a pill? Okay, so I gotta preface this. This guy sent me an email with two different requests. One is a business consultation, which is not germane to this. The other is how he gets over Oneitis, the details of which I'll give here later. Right? And let me read and I'll explain to you how I can already tell you're a loser. This is near the end of his email request. I also have the habit of falling in love with girls that work for me, and it's a big problem on lots of levels. You have a habit of falling in love? Tell me you have nothing else going on in your life without telling me you have nothing else going on. You have a habit? Dude, I don't think I've been in love more than 3 or 4 times in my life. And I'm old. It's like once a decade. And you have a habit of falling in love with girls? Okay, so you got nothing else going on. And it's at work. Not only is it at work, it's girls that work for you. Wow, tell me you're so ignorant about basic etiquette. I'm not talking like etiquette is one thing. Everybody, you're always going to have a social faux pas. All right. You're always going to be awkward at least once. But a hard and fast rule, you don't date girls at work and you don't date the girls that work for you. What do you think this is? The 1950s where women could go find a reliable, employable man at the office who could prove he's stable and reliable because he's employed and maybe he might be your supervisor or something. Those days are gone. You get sued. I am having an issue with Oneitis over a past employee. This is stupid, sad, and ridiculous, I know, but here I am. I'm kind of fat. What should I do? So let me go through other tidbits of evidence. Allow me to be, would it be the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes or the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes? Without going into the details of your business, you have business questions. I say, okay, and they're financially related. I say, well, give me your past 3 years of income statements, profit or loss, or just the portion of your business that you file for your tax returns. And I could understand, no. Give me your QuickBooks. Give me your income statement. I've asked you that 3 times now, and you send me bank statements. And then you're like, oh, yeah, dude, bro. Oh, yeah, I'm not really that good at accounting. Yeah, hang on, I gotta go talk to my bank. No. So you've been in business for almost a decade now, and you're telling me that you have not filed your business taxes with the government? You don't even know what you've been doing this for almost 10 years. And you don't know if you make a profit or not? I asked you 3 times, man, to give me your income. You don't even know what they are. Accounting. I'm like, It's always, that's the people, the scummiest, loserest people laugh when you got them. Because them laughing and, oh, shucks, yeah, I know, stupid me. No, that's actually pretty freaking serious. You're a lazy sack of crap. Wherever did you get the idea that, I mean, I'm not saying you have to have these CPA quality income statements, but everyone knows there should be a budget. How much money did I take in? What are my expenses? What are my profits? And no one's that dumb to not know that. You're just too lazy. You're also cowardly. Yeah, I know. I should be falling in love with girls. And so that's why I said only losers get Oneitis. You know why? Because here's the definition. This is why you guys get Oneitis. You have nothing else going on in your life that you think a girl will give you purpose, meaning, reason, and a solution. Because you're too damn lazy to go and do anything about it yourself. It's not like guys with oneitis are like these really jacked, like what's his name? The one good-looking redhead guy, Justin Waller, or Sterling Cooper, or Troy Francis. It's always you social recluse nerds who not because you're introverted, you're just cowardly and afraid to go out into the world and make friends or do anything that requires work or effort. Now, ironically, you put a lot of effort into your job, into your career. All right. You said you haven't taken a day off in many years. All right. So there's a little time management issue there where you got to have a little bit of social life. You got to get out and do it. All right. So I understand the only girls you run into are maybe the girls you work with. Okay, fine. That you still don't do that. You need to go on. But aside from that, what you don't grocery shop? You don't walk down the street? When you do your job, you're out in public. All right. So you should be able to see girls all the time. You got a grade in, by the way. I'm not going to mention what it is, but you do have a grade in. All the guys who have oneitis because they have nothing else going on in life. And so they just glom onto a girl. You don't really love the girl. You're viewing her as an object or a thing to give you value. It's very envious. Or not envious. It's very selfish. It's very self-centered. And this is where the not the clingy, but the possessive psychopaths come from. And the girls are right about this. Where you get oneitis for the girl, she's like, "What? You didn't even ask me out on a date. You guys, you're weak and cowardly, and ask the girls out on dates." But then she rejects you, get all depressed. Oh, he won't touch my peen. And it's like, look, dude, it's another human being who has all the rights and privileges of choice and individuality. She doesn't have to go out with you. And why should she? See, that's another thing that loses about oneitis. They just hope and pine. They're like welfare recipients. They hope and pine other people in the Democrat Party do something for them. They never get off their own ass and go do anything about. Oh God, no, that's why welfare collectors lazy or poor. They collect it because they're lazy. They don't want to get a job. Oh God, no. I got oneitis. Smoking pot and drinking instead of applying for jobs. But, corporations, am I right, man? And the only way you get girls to go out with you is realizing they're human beings, different human beings, albeit, but they're human beings. They have choice, they have preferences. You got to give them what they want. And I'm going to bet you don't go to the gym. I'm going to bet you don't dress well. I'm going to bet you got nothing else going on except your business, which is fine. You got a business. It's kind of an interesting business, actually. But I'm going to guess if you put the same amount of effort into the gym and asking girls out and meeting girls out in public, because there's no way the only girls you ever meet are the ones that are your employees, and that you don't do your accounting and you don't file taxes, I'm going to assume you don't, the rest of your life suffers. You don't have a lot of cool hobbies. You don't do a lot of interesting things. You don't become something that girls would want to date. And all you want, I got oneitis for a girl. Did you talk to her? No. Well, do you leave the room? No. I sit next to her in class. No. So the solution to oneitis is to end up getting a life. Get a life. There it is. And how do you get a life? You stop being cowardly, you stop being weak, and you stop being lazy. In all things, you go out to the gym. You're not lazy anymore. You go to the gym. You get a job. You got a job, but I'm saying like you file your taxes. You do accounting. Are you in Wyoming? Is that why you don't do accounting? Numbers fair. You too busy having sex with your sister? Wyoming pastime, that is. You're gonna stop being weak. I don't want to go to the gym. I want to run. I just want to eat my Doritos. You're gonna stop being a coward. Now, I wouldn't bother. Again, don't bother asking out girls unless you're good looking. All right, don't bother unless they're ugly too. Don't bother asking out girls until you are able to deliver what they want. Usually that means a certain level of fitness, certain level of looks, certain level of hygiene. We gotta go there. Yes, it means you have to go to the gym. You have to have your act together. Maybe even have to show your feathers. Go get some fancy clothes. So you're not asking out any girls. And then once you get a life, once it's like, man, if the girl says, no, I don't care. I got some really cool stuff going on Friday. Then you're like, oh, if you have it to the point where it's like, I don't need a girl. I got a really cool life going on. And this is my life. I'm going to go do my thing. I'm going to die. I'm really good at the thing I do. I really enjoy my studies. I really enjoy the sports that I play with the guys or the poker or the whatever it is that you do. I enjoy hanging out at the Masons or the Eagles. And this is my life. And if a girl would come along, that'd be great. But I'm not changing it. You got nothing else. I mean, if you're working that much, you have no opportunity cost, right? It's not like you have plans Friday night, right? You got to get a life to get the girls. You don't get the girls to get the life. And that's what you Oneitis guys think. I have no life. If I get a girl, again, you go to the girlfriend store, you get in the box. Oh, girlfriend, she's an 8.5. Okay, I'll buy one of these. Do you want the warranty? No, I'll be fine. Do you want us to turn off the nagging module? Oh, yeah, please. Well, that'd be another $300,000. Oh, God. Let me put that one back. Here, this is a 5. I'll take the 5, girl. It says no nag. And you go, oh, now I have girl. Now I have life. No, you don't. Because you never get the girl. So if you have Oneitis, here's what the thing is. You have no life. Why do you have no life? You're lazy, you're cowardly, and you're weak. Stop being lazy. Stop being cowardly. Stop being weak. Go and develop a life, a social life, a work life, a career life, an educational life, a life, a fun life, some kind of life, anything. And then when you develop a life and you've achieved the level of physical fitness that you think can attract the women that you would like to date, then start asking out girls. And I know conjunctions is hard for the younger generations, and meaning more work, more foregoing, and you do not hinge your happiness and your contentment on whether or not the girl agrees to go out with you and dates you and likes you. And the reason why is because you have a life and other things going on. I don't know how many times I've said it, but and maybe you just got to get older. The girlfriend were to go away, there ain't no way in hell. Well, I was never getting married anyway. There ain't no way in hell I'm going to go through dating and courtship or all this other crap. Why? My life outside my romance life, my love life, is a great life. And if I have the choice between playing poker with the guys and picking on my buddies and making fun of them, or having to go and spend 3 hours on a date with some girl that is just not going to be that entertaining or marginal, I'm probably going to play the poker. So if let's say you got to go on, you got to play to win. So the Bipsy LaRue, Bipsy LaRue says, I'll go on a date with you, Aaron Clary. All right. And it's the Friday. And I wisely set up the date with Bipsy LaRue at 7:30 p.m. Why 7:30 p.m., Aaron? Because the poker game starts at 8. And that way, if it's 7:30 and 1 second and Bipsy LaRue is not ready for the date or she flakes or whatever else, I got half an hour to get to the poker game. And then if Bipsy LaRue doesn't show up, I'm not like, oh, boo-hoo, Bipsy LaRue. She didn't go on a date with me. I didn't get my peen touched. I don't care. I'm going to play poker. It's whatever other night. There's no poker. All right, I guess I'm going to play video games. Guess I'm going to go work on this project I'm working on. And I admit it takes a while to get, you got to be a little bit older where you've dated enough girls like, okay, I know what you're about. Okay, I've peeked behind the curtain. It's not what you put out on the public. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You just want to chill out at home, then you're fine. then you are in a healthy state where you're going to get over oneitis because you're not using the girl to get a life. You already have a life, and the girl would be added frosting on top, more likely a quart of vomit or diarrhea on your otherwise perfect. To be perfect, not gonna really add. It's not gonna pair well with your life, you know. You'd like, yeah, hey, I got video games and scotch, and I got the thing, and I got the stuff, and I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings later. And then there's a girl, and that girl might be a cigar, that complements that evening rather well. But more likely than not, she's just gonna be a tornado sign. Then you'll be like, oh, and then you'll say, do I have, you'll never have oneitis again once you see that. I don't want a tornado siren in my house. I don't know. No. Oh, no. But was it Fifi Laree? Did show up on the date? Oh, no. I avoided the tornado siren. I'm going to go and have a nice peace and quiet. Oh, so funny. All right, if you guys would like to donate super chats will go to getting me non-glare blue lens glasses. And if you would kindly subscribe to the channel. I will be on with Rule Zero tomorrow. I'm hosting. We're going to talk about housing for bachelors in a post-marriage world, or home ownership in a post-marriage world. Women, ladies, you could tune into it too. The rules are the same for you. Follow the advice, follow the truth, follow empiricism. No! Super hypersonic read. Bob, $2. Cappy is not cold-hearted. He just built different. I'm not cold-hearted. You know, I am cold-hearted. It's because I just don't care. But I'm not malicious or evil. And that would be your liberal white women who just love lying to the minorities and the children so they feel good, giving you the worst advice possible, and then you follow up on it. Have you ever followed liberal white women's advice? How's that working for you? Oh, is the black community still dirt poor? Huh. Wonder if they followed the advice of liberal white women. They did. Those are the ones you got to look out for. The people that lie to you to be popular. Those are your backstabbers. I just want to be left alone. And I think those are the only two people in this world. The people who leave you alone and don't have time for lies. Like, look, stop being fat and you'll get men. All right. That's more of a caring thing. That is way more caring than your frenemies, ladies. Like, oh, you're beautiful. You go, girl. Big is beautiful. Thick is it. Or whatever saying you girls come up with to lie to your friends because they don't really care about you. Not that I care about you. I just can't tolerate holding up the lies. Like, no, you're a fat, disgusting pig, and no guy wants to lift a fupa to have sex. No, you're wasting your life. That's not super loving, but it's more loving than your BFF who's lying to you. Yes, so Genesis, $5 Canadian. Wouldn't there be a catch-22 if you find love and want to start a family? Aren't you committing to one person, particularly even giving? Well, you could get pair bonding, but that's after like you're married or like you've had a significant relationship. That I guess in a sense is oneitis. The oneitis that is way more common is I really got a crush on a girl, but I can't get over her. Were you ever dating? No. What? Huh? That's what it is. You've been on a couple dates with the girl, you get all possessive because you're a loser and you have nothing else in life. Must have the girl. But yeah, if you get married, that's a little different. I would say that's not oneitis. I guess in a cute romantic sense, you should have oneitis for your wife, but you ever see people that are married? It's so fun to laugh at because they're so miserable. You never go to the guy. Oh, is that your wife calling? There's never a guy who's like blissfully happy. Yeah, it's my wife. She's my wife. What? I don't get it. What? Thank you, Aubrey. You pause watching the Born Supremacy. Good on you. Macan, what's with the Canadians and the Australians? Macan, 156, 7 Canadian bucks. He needs to wake up ASAP. Oneitis always leads to trauma. Your life depends on someone's behavior and feeling. Right. It's defeatism. It's no agency. Democrat Party, take care of me. Liberal white women, save us. That's more than just the black community, by the way. That'd be any Democrat. Bail us out. Joey Biden, bail us out. I can only be happy if there's a girl's up. Make more rules so the patriarchy goes away. I don't know why you work more hours and major in STEM. You're better off going through life alone. Well, he's going to have to go through life alone. I can't believe guys that get Oneitis have this burgeoning social life or rewarding life in other capacities and regards. I just don't see it. Nomad Hitch, $10. Yeah, Oneitis got me. I could get women. I have 6-figure career, hobbies, friends. I guess it may be heartbreak, more or less. Well, okay. Was there a relationship before? I wouldn't consider that Oneitis. Like, there was a girl, you were in love, or you could start catching real feels. Not, I got nothing else. See, but you have 6-figure career, hobbies, and friends. I don't know if it's Oneitis. Maybe there you just fell in love. I guess it may be a heartbreak, more or less. I realize there's more options, but she left for a lesser man. It hurt. Right. That, I don't think that's Oneitis because she was with you. You got her, right? At one time, you got her. I think that's normal, and that's healthy. That's normal. Like, you should feel bad. Not even did anything bad, but it's like, at least you got a heart and a soul. It's been a while since Cappy had one of those. It'd be very interesting to go back to, like, with the 0 Fs to give. Date a girl. Yeah. Oh, you leaving? Oh, okay, fine. Are you sad? No, not really. Well, that's kind of cold. Yeah, have fun. Enjoy it. Yeah. The one QB, $5, just showing love for the channel. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the love. Somehow dollars make me feel warm and wanted. Shaft Driven Metal, $5. Hope you're having a good day, Cappy. It's been a day. It's been a pretty bad day. I got these security cameras that now aren't recognizing their SD cards. Like, because why would you want to be able to recognize the SD card? Why would we want to save and record people like coming out of my property or mountain lions? Why would I want to know those things are around? Had to put my geriatric cat down this morning because of a late stage renal failure. Feeling pretty crappy. What? Hey, late stage geriatric cat. You got the years, right? I know it. Same thing. Did you have Oneitis for your cat? No, you loved your cat. The cat is gone. Mittens is gone, but you had good times. I know my grandma, when she passes away, we're all going to be sad, but damn, woman ran as long as the queen. You're kind of like, well, did the cat have a good life? Did you have good times with the cat? Then remember the cat. My dog died. I didn't have it when I was a kid, I mean. Dog of no real value is going to go away. I'll miss her. But yeah, just go pour yourself a Rumplemints. Have a Rumplemints, and remember the cat. Have good memories of the cat. I'm not even a big cat fan, but I know some cats can be kind of cool. Bob, $5. Honesty, men should put priority. Get your affair in order. Money and look wise. Get OF girl. OnlyFans. And if you have time with your life, get a normie's cheek. Were you doing voice to text on this? I don't think you should get an OnlyFans girl. I don't know why you do OnlyFans girl. I don't know. Just go. I know you can't do Seeking anymore. Seeking isn't the thing. There's got to be some other sugar sites out there. Somebody let me know what the new ones are. But yeah, I would not be doing the OnlyFans girl. Universal coordinate, 15 Australian dollars. Just read the Book of Numbers. Good. Glad you did. A Better Bachelor, Joker. He did he did a review of the menu, but he also plugged the Book of Numbers because there is, I think I may have it right here, the Better Bachelor edition of the Book of Numbers. Look at that. Forward written by Better Bachelor. Somewhat edited by me. Had a edit. Dung is fun. $2. I should have like super high. Someone should do an audio super hypersonic. I don't even know if StreamYard does the sound clips. They do sound clips. Ron Suarez, $2. Our other Latino agent in the field. Just pay for it and get back to business. Yep. You're going to pay for it one way or another. You are. Sam Whiskey, the most American name in America, $10. Cappy, what are your thoughts on the book Men Without Work by Dr. Nicholas Eberstadt? I'd have to read it. I didn't even know about it. It sounds like it's very germane. Does it talk about men who have no reason to work? They have, not because there aren't jobs, they could go do the jobs, but why would they? Really, it's going to happen. It's already happening. We just don't see it because most of our important stuff is made by foreigners. But you're going to see when the roads aren't being built on time and the electrical grid goes down. And where are all the people that do the hard work? Well, aren't you women equal to men? Go become a lineman. Go become a plumber. But that's not my dream. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy a toilet that doesn't flush. But, oh, you could have dated a plumber, but you dated that investment banker that went to jail for fraud and embezzlement. But he was really good. He was really okay. Fine. Well, then don't date the plumber. If ladies might want to start thinking about sucking the dick of some tradesmen so your house works. Just saying. Ooh, your banker husband brought back more money, which he immediately used as a down payment on a car you guys can't afford, but the toilet doesn't work, and your investment banker boyfriend doesn't know how to fix it. Now you're crapping outside. Oh yeah, good thing you live in Edina. Yeah, at least you're in Winnetka. You're in a nice, good school district. At least you're not dating a plumber. Heaven forbid that. Why are we throwing up? Why is the water bad? Don't get a plumber. Men without work. I don't know. Men without work is an economy without production. But that's all right. That's okay. That is okay. Logan Donovan, new guy, I think, $5. Is there a difference between focusing on one girl or spreading yourself out to an abundance mindset? I think the second option is healthier. Well, I mean, you find a girl that you really dig. General policy, yeah, you should be dating multiple women because you don't really know that girl until you date her at least several months. So no matter how good a girl looks initially, you're going to find the shoe dropping on the other foot. So in general, as a policy, yeah, you should have an abundance mindset, or just that's even simple risk diversification. That's like you're at the ice cream store and there's 31 flavors. Like, you're only going to settle for chocolate? No, try them all. Get a little sample of everything. Of course, find the one you like the best. But there's nothing wrong if a girl has proven herself a good quality gal or one you like. Yeah, go ahead, spend your time. Focus on the girl. Dating is fun up until a point. Until it isn't, until you're just sick and tired of it, until you're like, oh, it's not bad luck. It's not me. You're all like this. I'm going to go play poker. I'm going to go assemble a thing in my garage. Dung is fun. $5. I've been in a relationship before. I enjoy peace and quiet and my freedom to do as I choose and go as I please with no ring. Yeah, guys, I wish every guy could date a girl for like about 2 years. And then you're like, okay, the novelty is gone. She, hopefully she's the girl that wears different outfits and lingerie and does unique things and dotes on you, keeps it fresh. But most girls that's it. They got you, the check mark, you're like a toy that they played with for a while and now it just goes in the toy box and then it's back to normal. And why are you clean? I think we don't have too much of that, but I've seen people where I'm like, oh my God. I had one lady who I won't mention who was nagging her husband in front of me and swear to God, like within 30 seconds, so why aren't you getting married? And I wanted to say, did you not just see what you did to your husband? Are you nuts? Why the hell would I do that? Robin James, $2. Your friend Atham leaked Lupitha. Lupitha? Who's Lupitha? Lupitha, okay. It's news to me. Lupita. Is that even a real name? Wichita line woman. The Blue Wrench. Bob. Only fangirls equal sugar sites. Oh, like they'd pay. I thought they were only online. They don't like really. Where are the sugar sites? There has to be a zip code thing involved in that. Because they got to be local, right? Because Seeking Arrangement is that's no longer a sugar site. They're a dating site now. 77 T Adams, $10 trades. Get into trades. Thank you, Aaron, all for your information to young men from an old lady married to an electrician. Oh, okay. I bet you your house is up to code, right? Do you worry about electrical issues? And I'm going to also guess because he's an electrician, he probably also knows a little bit of carpentry, a little bit of plumbing, probably pretty good with is your car running well? Ew, and let me guess, all your girlfriends back in the day, like electrician. Bleh. I ain't like Did you know, Mad, 2 Canadian bucks. Brady divorced. Mere mortals have no chance. Right. Look, I've said it before. Americans are not responsible enough to drink, vote, have guns. And you're sure as hell not responsible enough to get married. You're not responsible enough to have kids. You know, like at least with a gun, I mean, maybe a person dies and maybe it's not you. All right. You might go to jail for that, but drinking, you get a little drunk. Marriage, you get divorced and have your finances ruined. Oh, no. No, you're not. Look, you guys aren't responsible enough for marriage, okay? Especially you girls. You guys are just not responsible enough, all right? If you girls want a wedding, why don't you just have a wedding and then there's no marriage after that? No, but product of Cook County, 79.63, $5. What's up, Cappy? Still out delivering on the south side right now, but we trying to make that overtime bread. I'm leaving this job to another before 21. Good for you. Wait, proper south side Chicago? Like people have the money for Uber Eats down there? Be safe. Or are you talking like you're down in Calumet or something like that? Dung is fun. $2. Cappy, tell me the story about the pot rack again. I guess we should tell it because there's some new people. All right. I had a friend. He lived in St. Paul. I lived in Minneapolis. I lived pretty much right on the river. He lived not too far away from the river. The river splits Minneapolis and St. Paul. So we're only 4 or 5 miles away. There's a place, I don't even know if it exists or whether the Democrats burn it down. The Dubliner Irish pub, not too far away from him. So I said, hey, do you want to go get a beer? Because we used to do that. Well, his girlfriend moved in with him. And I heard on the back, he's like, well, hang on, let me ask. And all you hear is, he says, Clary. I heard Clary. And then I heard, Clary. Like, oh. So this sackless, ballless wonder comes back on the phone. Yeah, we can't make it. I'm hanging a pot rack. I'm like, wait. Say that again. You're hanging a pot rack? Because I didn't know what a pot rack was. And what it is what white people do. I'll be honest about that. Different group, different league of white people. So you got your kitchen island, also a different league, especially at that time. Kitchen islands were a new thing. Only elite white people had that. So they had kitchen islands. I didn't have that. I had a basement. I had a coffee table. That was my kitchen island. And then above that, because there'd be a cooking range in the kitchen island. Again, high league white people. And to cook, which this girl probably didn't do, they would hang pot racks from the ceiling so you could conveniently grab the pots so you girls wouldn't use them. It would just be ornamental. It would still keep that coppery sheen because you girls never used it to cook, because the one of the greatest sayings is women want the most beautiful kitchen to stand in. And so they had to hang the pot rack to hang the pots. Could get a beer for like an hour. And that was a long time ago. That's when Cappy. That's when you're flying. Coming up on target. Coming up on target. Kaboom! And flak hits in. All right, catching a little bit of flacking here. Kaboom! Oh my God, they got Bobson. Keep stay in formation. Boom! Oh no, they got Kratowski. Stay in formation. Tailgaters here, come in the fires. Stay in formation. You find out you're the only one in formation. Everyone's gone. Formational one. So that was the pot wreck story. Bob, $2. OnlyFans is a front for other things. Okay, so it's like the modern day back pages. It just sounds so beleaguering. Just so, where are the olden days of a good old mistress or girl? Like, hey, you just show up, and go home. Shaft-driven metal for 20 generous dollars more. Yes, he was a very special animal. He was the type of animal that he knew when you were sick would be affectionate. He actually alerted my family that my sister was sick 10 years ago. Well, this is like a family cat. We luckily found her cancer early. All right, look, so you got more time with her than you would have otherwise. That's a good cat. The cat made your life better. Don't let her absence make it worse. Product of Cook County, $2. I work for a company that supplies food businesses. They got restaurants on the south side? I kid. I did go to a really cool jazz club on the south side one time. Me and my date, only white people there. She had an in. She knew black people. And we got looks like, who are these? I'd say it otherwise, but we can't because it's YouTube. Cappy, tell the story of the Mr. Huge Deuce. There's not much of a story. Chad sends a picture. No, Atham sends a picture of Chad breaking up a big turd in my toilet with the plunger. They don't send me a picture of the deuce. I said, what the hell is Chad doing? He's like, there's someone left a huge monster deuce in your toilet. And me and Chad are not big enough to leave a deuce that big. So it's either Atham or the great one that left it. Oh, both of them swear they've never done it. Oh, no, it's not me. It's the great one. Oh, no, it's not me. It's that damn Mexican. I don't trust that. It's one of them. It's one of them. The shadow deucer doesn't come running into my house leaving deuces that cannot be flushed down. All right, that's it. More on the way. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.